My fucking plug
Do
thing
you
keeps
really
unhooking.
want to hurt me?
Do you really wanna make me cry?
I think
See
I
you
went
trying to
down.
get up here, and it's hilarious. Yup. Sorry, I can't get you, because then I'll have to jump back up. You don't have to worry, bitch.
Oh boy.
Oh no, I have no more ammo in my shotgun. What a tragedy.
Oh no. The music on this is so cool. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
The fucking Little Mermaid.
I can't even hear any music.
Bitches ass. I see you.
I don't know where I'm at. I have not the fucking clue. I just know that I'm jumping around. Coming to this atrocity.
Fucking excuse you. Anyone's an
right.
atrocity
Where
here,
are you,
it's
Trollops?
Oh.
Where have you gone, Trollops?
Come to me.
I don't even...
Where
Where the fuck are you? Did you like... Are you near us?
I think I went too far.
I think you suck a
Could have gone too far because I went up and you didn't pass me.
Okay, well, I'm arriving 1 minute. Bye.
Who did that sound like?
What?
Cyrus sent you away from
Teresa, when she said
Oh,
1
no,
minute
too
with
far.
that attitude,
everything at risk.
that reminded me of Olivia.
Well, guess what? He needs you.
Awesome.
That is fucking hilarious.
I'm watching you from afar. Look at her jump. Jump, bitch, jump.
Jump,
Run,
jump.
Forrest, run.
Jump, jump.
You both look like little...
Oh, I see you
Jump
dancing.
up, jump up, and get down.
Boop, 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 boop.
Megan's gonna stab us both.
Alright, ready?
Never.
I'm waving at you from afar. Look, April.
Bye.
You're waving at me? I can't even see you waving. Damn. You got that peg hand going on.
Suck a dick. Oh god, I just got it.
I'm being messaged by Cody.
I know, I got a message too. The timeline. Yeah, honey.
Megan sucks such a...
Notifications.
What is happening? Should I be scared? Very scared. Scared of your mom's house.
What do they mean, too late? Something must have gone wrong.
Teresa ran into the wall.
They mean too fucking late, bitch. That's what they mean. Who's slacking?
Not go.
I don't know.
What? What did it find? What's so bad that it could scare Osiris?
Teresa ran into the wall and I'm running while shoving food in my mouth.
Forest. Planet-sized prediction.
I don't trust that guy.
Trillions of realities in parallel, all geared towards a single vexed purpose. Keep going. You'll see.
The Vex are simulating reality in here, brute forcing the future. And before you ask, everything in here is real enough to kill you.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Why not? Dumbass bitch. Whew. That's what you get when you are a douchebag.
Oops, I just realized my head thing was off.
Huh. Only Teresa.
Ding ding dong ding 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 dong. Ding 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 dong. That's what you get when you are a trollop. Oh shit.
Yeah, I almost died. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I died.
The trollop's down. Did you hear it?
No, someone shot me from the side and I couldn't see.
The trollop's down.
Bye. Have a wonderful time. Excuse you.
What?
Dare you shoot lasers
Alright.
at me?
Stop. Oh, I thought you were.
I thought you just now
I
caught on to the
thought I
trollop's down.
accidentally took your kill. I'm sorry.
Oh, I collected something.
Hello.
I was talking to the asshole shooting me with lasers. That fucking weird eyeball thing.
Oops, I
I
went to
thought
the
that
bomb.
you
Sorry.
just
Did
now
you
caught
find
the
the thing
waste
to
that
collect
trollop
over
down.
there?
The
Did
what?
you see it? The thing I collected over there where you guys just jumped from.
No.
What? Oh, where?
Right here.
Oh, what is that?
Oh.
That's what you collect on this planet, apparently.
It's a ball.
I
I have a thing with balls.
Sometimes the forest walks with you. Eliminate the demon controlling the local simulation.
Eliminate the danger. Eliminate the danger. Where do you trollops go?
To your mom's house.
Nah, I'm like right there.
Excuse you?
Certain getaways in the Infinite Forest are locked. Defeat nearby Daemon to unlock them and
Who
proceed.
the fuck is shooting at me?
I was shooting an enemy
You?
badge. But hey, it alerted you to where I'm at, so.
Oh. I'm still waiting for me to shut up.
You're not wrong.
I thought you were like near me.
Megan, you're clearly way off.
Bitches, where the fuck are you at? Get with it.
Where are you at?
Come on! Jump down, Trollop.
Damn, I didn't even know Megan jumped down there.
Yeah, I followed the
She's
arrow.
in a roll. She's like determined to get her point.
You guys are way ahead of me, so I'm gonna get as many kills as I can.
I am like right where you are, so.
What are you talking about? Your power's over 300. I'm like not even 270 yet.
Well,
That's what
just
that's what I'm talking
you get
about.
cool
Not
suck
level.
at
on
on
things
Nacho.
where you can dance and shit, and I didn't get anything. It's just this
I
dumbass.
know. I
typing
need
on
my
some
power
stupid
up,
ass shit.
though,
I know.
because I can't
I'm
do
just
high
messing
level
with you,
shit.
I don't know.
I need my level up. I'm trying to catch up so we can all be on the same page, bitch. Motherfuckers.
Fuck. Don't
I'm
hide on me.
Sorry ass.
Yeah, what, Bob?
Wait,
That's what you
bitch.
get when you are a trollop.
April's leaving us, but I'm waiting for you.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Illuminati. Woo!
Woohoo! Awesome.
Are you both coming? Oh, someone's behind me.
I'm here, I'm just shoving my back.
That's the future when you are a
Yeah,
child.
with that dick.
You know it.
Wow.
First, you show
Whoa.
where it all began.
Right?
Oh my god, so
Mercury.
beautiful.
Untold
We're on
centuries
planet What
ago,
Dreams May
all
Come.
the Vex arrived.
Y'all remember that movie?
Cool.
Do y'all remember that
Here the
movie?
Vex planted the seed
What?
that became
Yep.
the infinite
What
forest.
Dreams May Come.
That's
I said
with
we're on
Robin
planet What
Williams,
Dreams May Come.
right?
Panoptes.
Yep, one of my favorites.
Panoptes has a single purpose: reshape reality
Wish I could find that movie and buy it.
and
Oh,
own
shut
the
your
Vex.
hole, Chong.
No.
All this started with a
Not
single
this
Vex.
dude.
Will it end with the arrival of a single guardian?
No, Teresa.
Can I just stay here? How about that? Is that an option?
Where are we going?
Bye. Hold on, you gotta wait for me to get back. I think I wasn't supposed to go through the portal unless I was.
No, you were. Alright, come on, Trollop. Come on.
Where am I going?
Okay.
Through the portal.
The Illuminati portal.
Now I see why he's made so many new reflections.
Yes,
Tacos
and
are
the trial
fucking
failed
amazing.
to prevent this outcome. Not even our best efforts
You and your
can be slow.
fucking tacos, bitch.
But you
Oh
must
god,
see
I love
for
them.
yourself.
One of my favorite foods.
Tell me, Guardian, were you there when the Traveler woke? A living traveler changes everything. For good. And
Oh. Oh my god, I didn't even see
excess
you.
emotion. Osiris wrote the lost prophecies to warn the other Guardians, and they sent him away. To cannot exile the future.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It keeps changing. I guess there's enemies everywhere.
That's what you get for thinking.
Come on.
I wish I had all this
Yeah.
gold in real life. All this
Right?
gold that's on the map.
Ah,
I love how we
Jeez.
both had the same reaction.
I know. Meh.
I love you, babe.
Meh. Like the spirit. Meh.
Alright? Ew, I hate that
How'd you put him in
That's what
there?
you get when you are a trollop.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I got a hand
Oh,
cannon.
I got a gun. Wait. I got a gun. I got a gun.
Tell me
gun,
how they
gun,
taste,
gun, gun.
I made a taco salad out of mine.
You are a taco salad.
Bitch.
You're a taco salad.
It's perfection, babe.
Ugh. Bye, Felicia. Wait a minute. How do you not know where to go, April, if you've done this before? Hello?
Have you just fucking with y'all?
Do or do.
But I haven't done everything in here, like,
Oh, okay.
Yay, I'm finally level 21.
Yay.
oh, you would kill me what level I am. Take a wild guess.
It's
Spray
okay.
and spray,
I'll
baby.
surpass you.
Wait, I can look at you. Come here. Come look at my level. What level am I? What do you have no idea about, babe?
Negative 0.
Negative 0.
There's no such thing as -0.
Don't lie.
When it comes to y'all, yes there is, bitch.
-0 degrees
When it comes
outside,
to me, yes
bitch.
there is. You guys are fucking assholes to me.
Oh, just eat your taco. It's okay.
I am eating
Who
my
got
taco,
left
but come look at me and
behind?
see what level I am. Golly, how the hell's Teresa that level?
Buffaloes.
She's been hacking.
I have not been hacking. I just have no life.
We must
Bash?
find and stop
I
him.
have no life worse than you.
But
I
none
know.
of us
I
have
wish we
And you're
had
discovered
ahead
all
of me?
started it
plenty.
together because we would have all been the
This is
same.
what it looks like.
I'm sorry.
This is the future Vex want. Neither
The
light nor
lighthouse.
darkness exists anymore.
I was gonna say, why am I by myself in a no respawn zone?
All life.
Cause that's what you get for talking shit.
That was before you.
Bitch.
You are the key. You can stop this.
Megan
Whoa.
Blue.
Every timeline we've tracked leads here. We must destroy Panopticus to prevent this dark future.
But what if I don't want to destroy it? What is
Panopticus,
happening?
he's found us.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Fanatic, suck a show.
No. You're more important than any of us.
He wants to
I
sit
don't-
on your fucking face.
Bye.
I'm jumping in.
This is bad. Really, really bad. We need to work together, all of
That
us.
was concerning.
You, me, Osiris, Ikora.
A little bit.
If we don't stop Panopticus, you've seen what happens.
Did she say if we don't stop the naughties for the Illuminatis?
Oh shit.
You just left.
I'd be real careful.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
He's not off till
Like the
Wednesday and
Egyptian
Thursday now,
god.
and Janet needed him tomorrow.
Oh, that's what's here.
No.
Oh, we need to go to the tower now, Trollope.
Fine.
No, we actually need to go there to talk to, what's her face?
Ikora. Or someone else.
What?
Ikora. That's what you get when you are a
Casey's gonna want
Trollope.
$20 in gas to take me to there.
Olivia.
Yeah.
Your time. Well, you gotta go to bed after that, okay? And brush your teeth. Mommy got good.
$100 for $20?
Mommy got good toothpaste. Okay. We don't. I don't know. Yeah, you can have like a little bowl of ice cream. That's
I
it,
kinda want
okay?
another taco. Those were good.
Yeah, finish your chicken nuggets and then you can have a bowl of ice cream. A small one, okay?
Huh?
Bacon, bacon,
I'll make two
pancakes,
more and pop
making
'em on here.
pancakes,
It's
bacon,
taco
bacon,
salad.
pancakes.
Did you say bacon,
Bacon
pancakes?
Yeah, bacon pancakes. Making bacon pancakes. Bacon
Did I
pancakes
just
from
hear that?
Adventure Time.
Atrocity.
No.
We've got
Bacon
such an
pancakes.
atrocity going on right now on the microphone.
You're an atrocity.
What?
Batch?
What?
I was talking to Teresa, first of all, Megan.
So I can say bitch if I want.
But I'll call you an atrocity too, fuck it. You fucking atrocities. I'm making me 2 more tacos, I don't give a fuck. Them damn things were
Eat them tacos.
I'm going to.
Get the shit.
I'm gonna put them in your face. And get the shits. Really, bitch? I'm used to eating spicy shit. I ain't never gonna get the shits from this.
Did you guys already load?
Still loading.
I'm like, I literally am like arriving at Earth right now. Now I'm loading.
Oh, now I am.
That's what you get when you are a trollop.
Like Teresa.
Teresa is a trollop.
Hi there.
Ain't that right, Teresa?
Know it. Trollop.
I'm making my plate and then I'll go look and see if I need to do anything while we're in here, okay? Ladies. Making me another plate of fucking, I'm like starving. Them tacos were fucking amazing. Like I had to have more.
Welcome to Everlast. Back from home, Darcy.
You know who, though, is the biggest trollop of them all?
Who?
Freezy boy!
Where is that trollop?
He's mad at us.
Yeah, he is a troll.
Why?
He's mad about it.
Because we don't never play with him anymore.
I have when he was on.
No, I don't know. I haven't heard from him in a little bit anyways. Oh, no. Have y'all heard from him in a couple of days or no? Snoop Bopper. Fucking laughing.
Checking now.
Alright. So now I need to talk to this bitch.
Check.
Chuck.
All done.
Coughing one up. Are you coughing that chode up?
You know what?
Speaking of, are you feeling any better?
Nope.
What, you got allergies or what?
Nah, I just think I have a sinus infection, so that's fun.
Oh, that'll suck.
Yeah. I'm just allergic to you, April. That's the problem.
Yep,
Bye, Felicia.
I believe it. That's alright though. You can stay allergic to me, batch.
Much? I don't know where I'm going. Fuck.
And what would you like?
I know where I'm going.
You
Might as well sing that song. Where are we going?
Where do we go now?
Where do we go? Why is this bitch saying that? I need to talk to her again. David, will you grab me a water, please?
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yes, babe. They weren't free to me. I worked my ass off to get them.
Wish I'd had that years ago.
I got bounties. Oh, Crucible. Thank you, honey. I ain't doing crucibles. Defeat enemies with grenades anywhere in the solar system.
How do I go up? Oh.
What can you teach me?
I'll teach you something. Fucking bitch.
Oh, I have to change my weapons around. I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to see this Akara badge.
Strike with precision.
Where the hell is the Akora bitch?
Downstairs.
Come to
I
me.
just was downstairs. Ugh.
Come to me.
You know you can track her by tracking her on the map and then it will lead you straight to her.
Me and Megan are here. Babe.
I see, okay.
Did he get seconds too? Fucking good shit.
Did the bird distract you? He doesn't.
Alright, just let me know when you guys are done.
What?
Patience.
What you got?
Now I have the same cape as April, but mine's a different color.
Nice.
Anyway, we should get rid of the yellow, though.
Yeah.
We must know.
Oh, I can't see your face. What the fuck, bitch?
We have battle to plan. Recommend.
Yum, yum, yum.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Y'all ready for this?
Olivia,
oh yeah, hold
did
on,
you
I need to go to my
eat?
vault.
Did you
Go to
eat?
your vault.
Just, I need to go.
Huh?
Don't you love that?
Okay, well, eat them.
No.
Bitch, you know you love me.
So are you done?
Nope.
Because you need to get ready for bed. It is late,
Oh, I thought she
Olivia.
was talking to me.
Fine.
I'm never done. Whoa. That was a $2.99. I might want to pull that one back out. Come on and load already.
Alright, so now what?
Hold on. I'm putting some shit up and doing a couple things. If that's okay with y'all.
Never.
Well, that's just too bad. Come look at me. Come upstairs.
Okay, I'm coming.
Come to the light.
Come to the light.
Megan don't want to come up. She's too scared.
I'm getting rid of shit that I don't need.
We and the Daphnes with us.
I'll get another one. I don't need that.
Yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started. Back from the hunt, I see.
Alright, you guys ready?
I want you to come see me.
Why?
Look, everyone's flourishing around me. Look at this. You see my new shit?
Oh, cool.
Fucking Megan.
Alright, Boo Boo, it's time to brush your teeth. Well, it's getting late, so... Well, it's late,
8:03.
Olivia.
It's already 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's already 8 o'clock. You took too long.
Sometimes. Well, no.
Alright, it's telling me I need to go to IO now. For some odd reason. The ruptured asshole. Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Oh.
You are all a bunch of hoes. I just want you to know.
You for yourself, look in the mirror.
Bitch, learn how to rhyme.
She
I
sucks
don't
on
have to
a
rhyme to
fucking
sing a
chode.
chode. To sing a fucking chode song.
Teresa sucks a chode.
And we
Only
all know
take
that's
after
for
the
sure.
best. Oh, the planet is ugly.
Like your face.
Ooh. You're so
The
funny.
I know. Would you like that?
Come on.
We both did it.
Are you serious? Motherfucker in my way. Oh no no no. No 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 no.
Oh yeah yeah yeah.
No no no.
I mean, this is terrible. Okay. Well, go lie down.
Go lay the fuck down.
Where? Done.
Are you sure there's a map of the infinite forest here?
If the Vex are trying to reshape the future, the Pyramidion is part of the plan. The map has to be here.
Oh. I got a new gun. Oh, wait, Teresa's not with us.
There's a Hornado. Do you see it? The Hornado.
Yeah, take me away, Hornado.
To Troll Up Nation.
Oh, it's so cute. Look at the little tornado.
No wonder why I be having weird dreams lately. Playing this shit'll do it.
Jesus.
Hey, Megan.
Like a herd of elephants came down the stairs.
I had a dream that I was jumping over like the evil of the world, and I would take one jump and fly all the way across the world and then land and be okay. And I would wake up sweating bullets. Have you ever had dreams about flying, Megan?
Huh?
Have you ever had dreams about flying?
Maybe one time. Like literally flying or like on a plane flying?
Me having a dream that I jumped, like look. I had a dream that I would jump from one side of the world and jump all the way over all of the evil, all the way to the other side of the world. Like I would fly all the way whenever I would jump. And then I would land and be okay.
That's cool. I had a dream one time where like, I don't know, I was like running for my life because like some guy was like holding me captive, and I was in the middle of the woods like on these steep, like up these steep hills or something, and I must have had superpowers, and I like ran and then I like jumped, and I just
Are you
like
guys ready?
flying in the air for like ever until I like
Hello?
landed, and then I would run and jump again. Bitch, I'm talking, can you not hear me?
No.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
You know our dreams all mean shit, right?
Do they?
Look it up online.
No,
It tells you the reason behind that dream. I dream about tornadoes all the time and it makes sense. Megan.
Why?
Megan. I dream about tornadoes where I'm in the middle of them, or like the tornado will get to me and all the destruction will be around me and I'll wake up. Right, Megan?
Yep.
Nope. She didn't hear me.
I think Dawn is talking to her.
Brace yourself for the Vex welcoming party.
Donnie, is that door closed? It's freezing.
Or not.
With me, you get the shortcuts.
Sorry.
Sagira, I
Megan?
believe we can leave one another on
Okay.
the best of terms.
I believe that your
love the
dreams
book,
mean
but
something, and I
that sounds
believe
like
where I
argument.
look them
I
up
didn't
is
like
right, because
But
I have dreams about tornadoes all the time, right?
What?
It wasn't just
I'll
a
either have a
problem.
dream that I'm in the middle of the tornado and destruction is going all around me, or I'll have a dream that the tornado's coming for me and right before the destruction hits me, I wake
you're
up.
still the same by the book I
Well,
call,
whenever I look it
remember.
up, it says that
I'm not so
whenever
sure about
like the
that.
debris and shit is on the outside of
Losing
you,
my
it
life
means
is
that there's a
revealing.
lot of destruction
I
on
see
the
now
outside
I need
of
to be more than I was.
you, like in your life, but it's on the
Maybe longer.
outside. It's fucking weird, dude.
Huh.
And whenever I have those dreams, it always seems to fit in with like there is some kind of destruction.
Yup.
It's really weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Have you ever had a dream, like, about your, like a tooth falling out or something?
Yes, I have. I do all the time. And I've never even looked it up. I forgot to look it up to see.
I think it means, like, something you're worrying and stuff.
I'm gonna remind me that after this mission. I'll look it up.
Yeah. One time in my dream, I like could feel, it felt real, like something was wrong with my teeth or something, and I literally like pulled one of my teeth out, and then I woke up, and I was like checking my mouth because I was freaking out, because it felt like I actually like pulled my teeth out of my gums.
I'll tell you what. I felt shit in my dreams too, like one time, I was laying beside Justin, you know, sleeping, and I had a dream that somebody had came in, or I went to somebody's house and I was looking for Justin, and it was like this creepy fucking house, and I was like, Justin, where are you at? And my ex comes running up behind me and grabs me, and Justin jumps out from under this deck thing, and he's like, get away! And my ex had grabbed me and started stabbing me in my chest, and I woke up, and my fucking chest was like on fire. I could feel every part where I was stabbed.
Teresa knows. I've told her about dreams I've had where I've been stabbed in the chest. And it feels real.
It feels like you're burning.
I think that people have dreams about like their past lives. I think that you and probably Megan were stabbed in your past life.
Fucking
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No,
and
I'm not.
I had a dream one time. This is really weird. There were spiders in our room, okay? This is the dream I had, and the motherfucker bit Justin on the face, and then bit me on the arm, and I woke up and my arm was on fire where it bit me. I was like, dude, that's fucking weird. And my dad, dude, I swear to motherfucking God, this is real shit, okay? I had 3 dreams about my dad, and every time I dreamed about my dad, I asked God if my dad was okay and to send my dad to me in spirit in my dream, right? The first time, he had walked in my front door, and I was sitting on the couch, and I was like, Dad, how are you here? Because it was like a month after he passed. And I was like, how are you here, Dad? He's like, I don't know, honey, but I'm here. Hurry up and come give me a hug. And I went to hug him, and I said I loved him and stuff. And then he had an accident, and I went to clean him up, and I woke up. The second time, I was like, God, if that dream was real, please let me dream it again. The second time, dude, I was sitting on the same couch in my dream, and this was 2 weeks after I'd had that dream.
Here's the secret.
I think your dad heard you.
Look, listen, you're going to really fucking freak, because this gives me the chills and brings tears to my eyes. I gotta put the controller down for a minute. In Skylar's room, in my dream, there was an old Elvis song that came on. And I was looking at Skylar's room like, that's weird because there's no radio in his room. And my dad comes running out, and I'm like, Dad, how are you here? How are you here? He said, I fast traveled. And I told him, I said, Dad, I said, I love you. I said, I hugged him, and I said, I just want to know one thing before you go. And he said, what's that, honey? I said, do you feel pain where you're at? And he said, I'm in the happiest place I've ever been in my life. And I woke up and could feel his arms around me.
Whoa.
And then the third time I was like, God, I was like, if that's real, please let me dream that again if that was my dad. And sure as shit, I was walking down the hallway in my old trailer, and my dad comes waltzing in the back door. Hurry up, honey, I ain't got long. I came to visit you. And I ran up and gave him a hug, and I said, I love you. And I woke up and felt his arms around me. Dude, how the hell is that? Like, I'm talking
to heard you and
my
you in your dream.
Yep. I really strongly believe it. Other people would be like, well, spirits ain't real.
Fuck them. Be like, you're not real, bitch. Oh no.
Deja
I
vu.
just lost a lot of my health.
Deja vu, where does that come in? We've been there, done this. Has to be.
Yup, I get that shit sometimes.
No, he hadn't taken that one yet. I gave him all of his other stuff.
Shotgun to the dead.
So, is it every time you
Who the fuck
request?
just died?
Yeah.
And how?
Yep, okay. Dude, I'm just like, I have a lot of connections with
Do we have
spirits.
maybe you're a medium.
Dude, I'm telling you, something is up because...
Where's the other... Where's everyone?
With
I'm here.
Sam. The incident that happened with Sam. A black kitten appears in the cemetery after I say, Sam, if you're here, show me a sign. That don't just happen to any normal fucking human being.
Oh,
No.
she heard
Do you know your family's history? Like the genetic bloodline or anything?
Native American.
Are we supposed to jump? Ah, that's probably why.
Yep.
Well,
Because,
for me.
because Native Americans are very spiritual people. You want to hear some crazy shit?
Hey, maybe that's why I'm 25%
I can tell that
Native
the conflux
American.
is somewhere
I'll tell
nearby,
y'all what.
But the Vex must be cloaking it.
Justin had a fucking
We
shit
have to
fit
stand
one
in
night.
this thing.
Look out! We've got
Megan and Teresa.
What?
Wait,
Justin?
I have a question. So, if you ask your dad to come, can I give you a list of questions if you can remember to ask him?
Send it to me.
Okay.
And it might not happen that night, but it'll happen. You know what? Sure as shit, I got a gift with God because whenever I believe in God and spirits and all that shit.
Me too.
I had found my family when I was 28 years old, right? My dad had passed away, and it was a few months later. I was looking at this picture frame on my wall, and something gave me a strong signal to look in that picture frame. Well, when I did, my mom would never tell me who my family was. Well, I found, like, names, and there was a picture of her mom and, like, Jesus in the background. There was fucking names on there, so I went and looked at the names, and I got in contact. Well, at first it said, like, the people they were related to or whatever, so I looked them up on Facebook, and I got in contact with my first cousins. Her brother's kids.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I literally was having a heart attack. Because I never thought that I would find my family. Out of a million years in my life. Well, fucking, I was talking to them, and they're like, well, you want to know the damnedest thing? We didn't even know your mom had twins. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
She never even told them. Okay, my dad was adopted,
Keep looking.
and I knew his adopted mom's
Wait,
name
I
on the
had
birth
something.
certificate. I tried to look her up, could never find her. Sure as shit.
That's where our map
I looked up
is.
to the sky and I said, God, thank you for helping me find my mom's side of the family. I said, I know it's going to be harder to find my dad's side, but I said, I will never give up faith. I said, I believe that I will find them one day. And sure as fucking shit, a month after I said that, dude, my cousin from his adopted mom's side messaged me on Facebook and said, I've been looking for your dad all these years in Tennessee and couldn't find him. And something told me in my heart to look in Murray, Kentucky, and I found his obituary, and I found you kids in it. And I was like,
Wow.
yep, that shit's real.
That's amazing.
But, like, there was one time in our house, I kept telling Justin there was a spirit in our house. I was really mad one day, like, really mad, and I think it was the guy that I claimed as my grandpa a lot of my years of my life. I fucking was mad, and I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack. I was pissed off at my mom, and I was screaming, and I was like, just please fucking stop having an anxiety attack. and some man yelled my name and said, April, stop! Well, I told Justin about it, and he said, well, if there's any spirits in here, move those wind chimes, blah, blah, blah. I was like, Justin, the spirits ain't gonna show you till they're ready. My wind chimes were hanging up above the bar area. And a few days later, this happened, okay? They were hanging way up on the ceiling on a thumbtack. And the edge of my bar, listen, I heard these fucking things. I was sitting beside Justin, and they went clank, clank. My hair stood up, and I looked at Justin, and Justin was white as a fucking ghost. I got up and looked, and them wind chimes were setting on the edge of my bar. Every piece landed perfectly on the edge of my bar, did not fall, and the thumbtack was standing straight up beside him. I tested it out. I stood up on the ceiling and dropped them motherfuckers. Dude, if they would have dropped, they would have fell. Something set them there. I fucking took the thumbtack from the ceiling and dropped it on the edge of my bar. It bounced across the house. And I told Justin, I said, well, obviously they want you to know now.
That's pretty crazy.
Skylar has my gift,
That's
too.
That's cool. Really?
You want to know how?
How?
He kept telling me, we live right by a cemetery. He kept telling me,
happening?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He kept telling me there was a Thomas in the hallway, and I'm like, Skylar, me and Justin was like, are you talking about Thomas the train?
He's not gonna let me go to the mission now.
And Skylar's like, no, Mom, there's a Thomas in there.
From it. You're the team leader.
We asked Skylar, you know, are you talking about Thomas the train? And he's like, no, Mom, they're in the hallway and they're this tall. And he kept telling me, like, they were this tall. And I looked at Justin and I said, I'll be back. Right, Teresa? Teresa?
Yeah.
I told Justin that I would be back. I took Skylar with me to the cemetery, and as soon as we stepped foot in that cemetery, Skylar was in preschool and didn't know how to read, okay? I said, Skylar, show me where Thomas is. Sure as shit, he ran to a gravestone with the last name of Thomas. Huge last name of Thomas. He's like, Mama, there's Thomas. My hair stood up, so I look at the name on the gravestone. Her name's Debbie Bynum Thomas. And I fucking go home and I pull up her obituary and it has a picture of her. And I said, Skylar, who is that? He said, that's Thomas, Mom. I was like, nope, you got my gift. But the only reason why I could think that he was calling her Thomas was maybe because he called her, like everybody called her Mrs. Thomas or something.
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. I mean, I remember you telling me, or I think it was Megan, where he said that in his past life he was like an animal or something.
Yeah, he told me that he was locked in a cage with a bunch of rats. He was a rat, and they wouldn't feed him, water him, and he died.
See, that's pretty amazing because not a lot of human beings can remember past lives. So yeah, I definitely think you guys have a gift, and that's cool that you passed it down, that he got that gift. That's really rare. It's
like,
pretty incredible.
You know, my nephew dying and that orb that flashed in front of me, and I asked his dad, I said, don't tell me when he died, I want to ask you something. And I said, it was at 4:30, October the 1st, I was cooking tacos, and I got up after taking a break to go check the hamburger meat. And I said, I seen an orb flash in front of me, and I looked at my husband and said, somebody really close to me just died because they just came to say goodbye. And Justin's mouth dropped and said, why, honey? I said, their orb just flashed in front of me. He's like, whatever. And then little Mark's dad said, stop, you're making my hair stand up. And I said, why? He said he died in my arms at 4:30 on October the 1st.
Wow.
I said, I really believe he came to say bye. And he was all the way in Colorado.
Wow. That's incredible. Have you thought about, like, enhancing your skills or trying things to enhance them? Or
I don't know. I
them,
pretty well
say,
enhanced them when I went to that cemetery and stood at the foot of the grave and fucking this black kitten appears, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. It amazes me every time. And like, did I ever tell you when my grandpa died? Well, I called him my grandpa. I had this old hemp bag that he gave me that was halfway burnt hanging up behind my door. On nails, mind you, okay? They used to actually ship hemp in it, and it was made of hemp, and it was halfway burnt, and I told my grandpa that I really wanted it because it was cool. I've never seen that, you know? So he gave it to me, and I hung it on the wall. Well, I had got off work, took a shower and stuff, and I sat down on the couch and was gonna watch TV, but I heard something lean up against that hemp bag, and it brushed it off the wall. And I looked, and the nails were still hanging on the wall. And like, the nail holes were still in there, but it wasn't ripped. Like, the nails didn't rip through, and I was like, what the fuck? And then the door opened, and a cardinal flew in and sat beside me. And I was like, okay, there's something really weird going on here. My grandma called as soon as that cardinal sat beside me and said, your grandpa just died.
Guardian, down.
Oh, wow.
And
So
I told Justin, because he knows the cardinal. He's seen it. Look, I told Justin's sister this story about the cardinal, and she looked at me like she didn't believe me, and you know what happened? That same cardinal flew out and sat beside me like, bitch, I'm real. Tell me that ain't no coincidence. And her mouth dropped. But look, I told Justin about the Cardinals, and this last year I was like, on Thanksgiving, I felt really horrible because my nephew wasn't here. A lot of people weren't here for Thanksgiving. And I was like, Justin, none of my loved ones are really here except for Dad and y'all, you know, and I just feel really bad on the holidays. And I said, but they are here with me in spirit. Well, when I said that, Justin went and looked out the door, and there was all these cardinals sitting in the driveway. And he said, honey, come look. You're not going to believe this. And I go out and look, and they're all lined up. And I said, see? I said they were here in spirit, and look, there they are.
oh my gosh.
I have too many coincidences to not believe.
Survivors from the Almighty.
Survivors, huh? Let's finish the job.
And I believe I've got the gift for a reason.
I agree.
But I'll never forget that when Justin's sister looked at me like she didn't believe me, and sure as shit, that cardinal, we was sitting outside and it came right out and sat right beside me like, bitch, do you believe me now? Her mouth dropped and was like, what the fuck?
So, I've only had a few experiences, not as, but I don't know if I have anything or whatever.
Appointment's
But
locked. Let's get to that node.
Did you ever
Then
see
we'll
the
use the map
ultrasound that I talked to Megan about?
Stop the dark future.
no. Why?
That
What's
was
up?
creepy.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you, but let me tell her the story first, okay, Megan?
No. Let her see the picture and ask her if she sees anything first of all.
Hold on,
And
let me
then
get you
tell
up.
her, and then tell her the story.
Let me get you up and I'll go back here and cover.
Thank you. Did Teresa die too?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
send
it's
you the
okay.
ultrasound picture, okay, Megan? And then I'll tell you the story.
Ah! I think you meant to say
Or
Teresa.
Teresa, yeah.
Oh
Y'all know
my
what I
God.
mean.
Bye.
Teresa's gonna have a shit fit when she sees this. And then when I tell her the story, it's gonna be even more crazy. This is a picture of my ultrasound, okay?
What the fuck just happened? Why am I invisible?
I can't. I just, like, am wow every time I see it. Wow, motherfucking wow. I sent it to your Facebook.
And then when she tells you, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
I'll send it to Lauren, too.
Was I the only one that believed you when you were telling us?
Yeah.
And everyone else in the party was like, no, no,
Okay.
no. And I'm like,
Find
I
another
fucking
gateway,
believe it.
and I
Look,
can get us
you
to the
can't
node.
even deny.
You send it?
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to Lauren, too, see if she notices it. And then I can tell y'all the story at the same time. Lauren, you there, bitch?
Oh my god.
What do you see?
A face.
Really? What does it look like?
An older man.
Really? Wait,
Holy
wait till
shit.
you hear this fucking story. The second
Okay.
I looked at the picture, I felt chills.
I was crying
Oh my
one
god.
day. I was crying one day, and I said how I wish my grandpa was here to see Skylar and get to meet him, but he's not because he passed away 2 years before. But I said he's
send her
here
the
in
picture of your
spirit.
grandfather?
Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute, though. You'll see why.
Oh my god.
I said, but he's here in spirit. Well, like, after I said that, I had to go do ultrasounds. And the ultrasound lady, dude, does my ultrasound. We don't notice it when she's taking the pictures. But when she's printing them off and handing them to me one by one to make sure they came out okay, she looked at that and said, oh my god, that's not your son. There is somebody in your ultrasound. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she hands it to me and she said, you tell me. I look at it and I'm like, dude, that's a full-grown man's face. What? And she's like, somebody's watching over you and your baby.
I don't think I'll find
Well,
him in time.
I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't know, like, who it was. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. And I was in Florida in 2013. Mind you, those ultrasounds were taken in 2019. 2013, me and Justin had went on a honeymoon to Florida.
I'm sorry, I got...
Right?
Yeah.
That's why I was
And we were going through pictures. Well, on Facebook, I was going through my grandpa's son's pictures. And I fucking looked at Justin and I was like, oh my fucking god. This picture popped up on Facebook and I said, Justin.
Wait, when was this picture from? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I said, Justin, who does this man look like in this picture? He said, that's the guy that's in your ultrasound.
Oh my god.
And I'm about to send it to you, Lauren. Look in the ultrasound that he's wearing the white shirt with a black tie.
The eyebrows and everything.
In the ultrasound, he's wearing a white shirt with a black tie, right? Don't you see it?
Yeah, April sent this to me. Oh, this was a while ago, and we were in a party with like 2 other people, and all the other people were like, "No, I don't fucking believe in that. That's a coincidence." But I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, look at you can't. How the fuck can you deny that? How? It's plain sight in your fucking face. How can you deny that? I can't." Wait for April. She's not over
Teresa.
Yeah.
Justin said, though, straight up, that's the man in your ultrasound when he seen that picture on Facebook, and he turned white as a ghost, right? And then I was like, I've got to show this ultrasound to my grandma because I didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was him. I took it to my grandma. And the minute she looked at it, she said, oh my God, that's Noble. That is your grandpa in that ultrasound. And she said, you want to know something really weird? The white shirt and black tie he's wearing in your ultrasound, I buried him in that white shirt and black tie. I started bawling.
Oh my god. Wow, he's looking out for you.
And Skylar loves music and shit, and my grandpa played the hell out of music all the time. He played the blues, bluegrass, country, all kinds of shit. But there's no denying it. I don't give a damn. People can say that that's fake by looking at it or whatever, but that shit's real.
No, I believe you. So, I had an experience, not as personal, but when I was younger, I had a guinea pig named Lotus or whatever, and there was like this huge ass thunderstorm, and
oh yeah, I remember you telling me.
and I went out to go get him because he was like out in the porch because it was like summertime or whatever, and I was like, oh, he's really scared because there's thunderstorm.
Yeah.
And I went out on the porch, and lightning hit a tree literally right next to the porch, and the tree, like, whatever. And I freaked out. I saw like a flash of white, and then all these like faces. It was really creepy. I freaked out and ran inside. I was like, bye, Lotus, like, bye. And I was like, oh my god, and I freaked out and I ran to the basement where my parents are because they like work at their home or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have an office in the basement. And I told my parents, and they were just like, you know, oh, it's okay, you know, because I was younger, and they were like, oh, whatever. The next day, my parents got the mail, and they subscribed to National Geographic and whatever. And on the theme, this month's theme was about lightning and victims of people who were killed by lightning. I open it up, and there's people holding up pictures of their families who have died because they were struck by lightning. It was all the people that I saw when I like blacked out or whatever happened. And I just sat on the couch, fell and sat on the couch and started bawling my eyes out because I was so freaked out. And I told my parents, and they were just like, oh, you know, whatever. It's fine, you're fine, like, it's fine, whatever.
Damn.
But I'll never forget it. It just was like, it was, I mean, it's amazing now, but I was young, so I didn't understand, so it was really scary.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. And I've had some other stuff too, but it's a long older story and whatever.
Can I tell you one more thing and you can tell me? I don't give a shit. I don't care to listen. Of course,
yeah. I don't mind trading, swapping stories.
Hell yeah.
I think it's nice because I don't feel alone when it's, you know.
No, hell no. You ain't alone,
I don't know,
believe.
because it's not, I don't know. Because, you know, they don't help people who have, like, experience, like, you know, whatever they are. Like, oh, hey, that's totally normal. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, here's something crazy for you. I had a dream when I was pregnant that we moved in this big ass white house. And I had a dream that my friend Naomi moved in with us. And there was something really evil in that house chasing me out. Well, I woke up. My friend Naomi moved in with me about a month after this dream. Then with me and her and my ex decided to move into this bigger house.
Mhm.
It happened to be a White House.
Whoa.
My ex turned from bad to extremely bad when we moved in that house. And I fucking felt something one night standing over me. I woke up and I felt like I couldn't breathe, and it felt like something was sucking my soul out of me. And this was after I had Skylar that I felt this. And I heard it walk into the room where Skylar was in his crib, and I freaked the fuck out and moved out not too long after that.
Oh boy, wow. Wow.
I think that dream was telling me to not move in that house.
Yeah.
Right.
And I didn't think about
There
it.
is a bad spirit there, I think,
Oh, no.
or something.
What? It wouldn't let me do my triple
But my
jump.
ex
What
got
the
like
fuck?
really bad when we moved in that house. I'm talking bad.
It was probably like a bad entity, and it feeds off of people with bad energy that like to use them and stuff. I don't know. So, and if your ex was not a good person anyway, not that they, you know, I believe that people are good in the beginning, but then are influenced by negative energies or whatever. So, you know what I mean? So he was probably extra influenced, especially if he.
Everybody that moved in that house pretty much, like his brother was an asshole. Everybody. Because they moved in with us and stayed with us for a while. I'm going to stop the broadcast for this one.